damage it. Please do not damage it. Wonder why they changed the potion system, you know? Like, why did they get rid of you being able to buy potions and whatnot and just give you this ability? Seems strange, you know?
Hell returns to me.
That it does. That it does. Empowered Shrine increases resource generation and reduces cooldowns.
I do not have enough mana.
Even with the reduced costs, the amount of spamming I did was a bit too much. Huh, nice, even with it all teleporting around. If I'm just still left clicking targeting it, I'll just keep Broken Head Bang Shield. What a great name. Even with, you know, that, the teleporting around, I'll still keep targeting it and hucking jars at it no matter where it turns up. The zombie dogs can handle it for the moment. Fantastic. Damn it, I really want to play Diablo 1 and 2 now. But I really have to look into getting those games. 2 is easy enough to get. Just go to the Wizard store. 1 is much harder because it's not on that. Ooh, I have this. I should put this on. Increases my damage, gives me a chance to do area damage, and increases torrents. Oh no, I would have to give up this, and I'm not going to do that. That's good. Here is Godly Plated Whale. I will lose some damage, but it'll gain toughness and a fair bit of recovery. Ooh, excuse me. Should put that on. I'll lose a bit of speed and torrents, but that's fine. And you know what? Put this on. Fucking hidden. I didn't even realize they spawned here on Drom. They just got demolished. But here, there's so much more of a nuisance. Like, I only noticed hidden, like, you know, later on in like the Halls of the Blind and afterwards. Down this way. Whoa, carvers. Yeah, carver, no carving. Zombies. Have the zombie charger. At least the spiders are free.
The way opens before you.
Okay, groping eels. I think I'll be using that. Soul Harvest, swallow your soul. But I don't want to, I might choke. Fucking teleporting. They were not this annoying before. Move. So, banish one of your actual zombie dogs, dealing 1,090% weapon damage as physical to all enemies within 10 yards. So, that black blood has ichor erupting from the dog, stunning enemies for 3 seconds. Next to kin, each dog you sacrifice has a 35% chance to resurrect as a new zombie dog. Pride gives you mana for each one you sacrifice. For the master, command you them all to charge the target at the same time. each dealing 1,300 weapon damage as physical. And provoked attack is gain 20% increased damage done for 5 seconds after using sacrifice. Gain mana and increased mana, gain mana and increase maximum mana for 5% for each enemy harvested. Huh. Okay, that's one hell of a glitch. You can put a ability in the wrong slot. You can then put an ability from the same tree in the correct slot, but it won't work. Because it does acknowledge you having the other ability in the wrong slot. It's so fucking weird. Plague of Toads. Release a handful of toads that deal 109% weapon damage as poison the enemies they come in contact with. Oh yes, those groping eels. Yes, that does a lot more damage. Move back. Just for a moment I thought he was wearing a head item and I didn't even remember picking one up, so it's puzzled. Oh, a skeleton must have spawned. And seems mine went a little early. Oh, nice. Let's double around and just grab these high trousers. Beautiful. No. Plague Eater. Well, that's handy. They can clean up, you know, plagues for us. Somehow I don't think we could get them a job in sanitation. Somehow. Fucking yee. Once I hit 19, I do believe we'll get to the gargantuan. But maybe, actually no, maybe it's not 19. I honestly don't remember. God damn. Well. Thank you, Health Orb. What they're
Spirits grant me blessing.
Nice. Oh, with those teleporting bastards, it's getting annoying to avoid them. Gruesome Feast. One. Nice. Didn't even try to break it. I think a spider must have done it. Heal. There we go. That one's down. Now let's get these. Oh, you down? Christ, right now it just feels like enemies are a lot more bullet spongy. Though, to be honest, I would help if I was using bullets to before making that term. They just feel awfully tanky this time through. It's because I'm not, you know, like Grom was in such better equipment, you know. He was actually geared, he was proper level, he was sufficiently burly. This guy's only starting out, so everything's going to be kind of tanky. I'm sure if I give it a bit, things will start feeling better soon. Just gotta double back down this way. In this way. Oop. Move. Move. Okay, we found the way down, meaning... Ooh, fucking hidden. Most annoying thing about them is, since they're invisible, you can't easily target them. And I think they're resistant to AoEs, so you can't just flick an AoE down and leave that to do the work. You know, I'm surprised the spider is biting at skeletons that even does any damage, especially since they're doing it as poison, you know? Spirit Barrage. Good for it. Explosive Toads. Good for them. Wasn't there a game or possibly game series called Battletoads? I never played it. Remember hearing about it and that it was hard as balls. But I don't really know much about it itself. I think Critical or Hugbees did a video on it. I was trying to do one particular level. Hugbees is a friend of Critical. They have a podcast together, for those who don't know. Didn't know, found out, how should I phrase this? Ooh, here's the Skeleton Kings area. It seems like you can kind of skip him, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't know if Hugbees to like he was in one of Critical's videos, or he was mentioned in the description or comments or something, and I found him that way. This was before the podcast, so. Damn it, I really want to play through the original Diablo now. I'm gonna look into getting the disc. There's another series I want to get, a Warhammer game. It's not a Total War game, but it's in this kind of similar sort of vein. It's all small scale scenarios, but in a, I know from what I remember how the game controls and whatnot. Just, you know, like you can, you know, you line up troops. It's not like, Christ. You know, in Warcraft 3, while troops have formations, you have very little control over, you know, what way they face and whatnot. Yeah, no, here you can properly angle people and whatnot. And it's, yeah, it seems fun. I'm barely remembering it, plus I've never played it. I've watched a Let's Play of it, and even then, I didn't really watch much of one. But yeah, it seems kind of, it's all scenarios, and it's done. There's no, to the base game there's an expansion, but to the base game there's two scenarios. The human, there's a human side with the help of elves later on, then a chaos side with the help of someone, I don't know who, Skaven? I can't remember. I remember I think Skaven turn up as someone's ally, but maybe that's in the expansion. So regardless, but you go from mission to mission. Then there's side missions that you really want to do. really should do, like. And yeah, there's like no like overworld like you know in Total War you have your like you take countries and you can build up armies with them. There's nothing like that. When I'm saying I thought of the Total War thing, it was solely like when you're in the game in the battles you can like you actually have some degree precision in lining troops up. That's where my mind goes because I haven't really actually played that much RTS. I've played Warcraft, I've played StarCraft, and when I say Warcraft I mean Warcraft 3 / and its expansion. When I played StarCraft I played StarCraft 1, Brood War, and all of StarCraft 2. And I played Total War. When I was younger I played a game, Year of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, I can never remember what it's called, but it's a romance, it's, you know, Romance of the Three Kingdoms kind of game. It's not within that turn-based series of that name. It's like there's some like book called Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I remember hearing about it before. It's like part myth, part history kind of thing. That's how someone described it. These games are based off of that, and yeah, I just remember playing that as a kid. I don't think you really had the precision in that either. So how would you phrase it? Yeah, basically, sorry, I'm losing track of my train of thought. But yeah, basically that's where I'm going from. Just there's apparently that precision in it, which makes me think of that thing, because that's my only frame of reference for it. There might be more to it. I think I remember someone else kind of making that comparison, and that might be where I'm getting it from, but I can't remember. Honestly, my mind's just not cooperating right now. Too tired. Bloody hell. Just feel really, really weak right now.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
Oh, I missed those. I missed that one before. I got the one in Leoric's room, but I have a feeling that wasn't the only one. They're quite profitable. So far, right now, the dogs are kind of my main damage dealers. Damn it, don't run in. I think I want to see the jar does some direct damage of its own. How didn't I see that skeleton standing there? Yo. Fucking archers. Damn it, I think he might just overwhelm me with enemies. Might be able to kill him right now. Sadly, I can't make the enemies elsewhere respawn. Damn it, ran right into that arrow. Dogs. Heal. Whoa. Skeleton King. Okay, he's gonna be much more of a threat because of all the fucking ads he spawns. Whoa! I made a poor choice.
I must wait longer.
I swear those arrows heat-seeked. I forgot how many enemies he had in his room. Still, if I can clear them out, I can get some levels and might be that a little bit earlier for my...
overflow with blessings.
Yeah, I'm sure. Run! The Spider Queen might be useful. Consuming Spirit.
Need help? I must wait
Damn it.
longer.
Revive a corpse. Run! Run, 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 run. One. Oh, sadly they didn't. The effect looks wrong there. Like the Skeleton King doesn't look like normal Uoric, but when he does that attack, he looks like the Uoric from Diablo 3. So it's kind of a jarring thing. Like the Skeleton King there looks different to the one we fight normally in Diablo 3. So, but the effect on that attack is a normal one. Fuck.
Need help? I must wait longer.
I can't fight him. I think I'm gonna have to keep fighting down through the floors, get some more XP, and then come back. Yeah, I'm still pretty damn unarmored, so I need to get some more gear. Potion. So 2 deaths so far. I'm not doing too bad, all things considered. Ah, no, not archers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bad touch. Hey! Didn't know they could do that.
Heal me.
Heal. I need my dogs to inadvertently take the bullet for me. Guys, I need to get my dog's bodyguard training. You know, so they can go take a bullet for me. That can be an...
Need help? I cannot do that.
Christ. Should have summoned my dogs that bit sooner. Yup, in we go. Tempted in switching for the sake of making it easier on myself. I'm almost tempted in switching to like the dart, just because it gives me more of a I don't know, direct thing, you know. These do more damage, but it just feels like I'm not having enough impact, you know, personally. Spirit Barrage. Bombard an enemy with 4 bolts that deal a total of 600% weapon damage as cold. Okay. Ooh, that's some fair mana regen. That Spider Queen really makes me think of, you know, spiders you'd see in WoW. No, it's a similar kind of look to it. Then again, how many different ways can you know, make a giant spider, you know? Oh, enemy.
Needs more time.
Okay. Ooh, nice. I don't even need to hover over anyone. It just keeps... It just seeks them out. Actually, I just need to be pointed in the right direction with the cursor, it seems. Frenzied Shrine. Damn it, I just healed just as I got hit. Fucking archers. Yeah, 3. Fucking archers. Throw down the jar. Just kill it. Beautiful.
Need more mana.
That costs 150 mana. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Great dose. Oh, nice. I think they actually, those bolts actually move to track it down when it teleported. Better than I expected. Black Lash to burn.
Healing.
Ow! Shite.
I must heal. I cannot do that.
That didn't hit me. Let's go back here. Bastard. Should have hit that. 1. Nice. I hate the hit.
I need mana.
Okay. Beautiful. I need to stop just hitting you know, left click. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's very short range. Fighting him. Okay, jar. If I'm fighting him, then I have to leave most of the work up to the dogs and spiders. Ow. Actually, I can contribute a little. Beyond the throwing out spiders.
I cannot do that.
Move. Went in the wrong direction. Whoa. Go back. Hide. Potion. Hopefully this guy will drop some gear that's pretty damn useful. Jar. Whoa. Okay. 2. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting that it's just at my feet, you know? It's not a targeted on the mouse kind of thing. I think the enemy can't fire my direction because of the dogs. So, it's like the normal archers. Fuck yeah. Please be good. The Dagger of Darts. Nothing infuriates a fetish more than ineffectual darts. It is good. I'm just disappointed that it's for poison darts. I'm thinking I might switch to darts. And let me just take a quick drink. I might switch to darts, but switch back to spiders for bosses. Then again. Also, a side point. In a few hits, I could easily regen my life. Just looking at these stats, I could almost stick with the spiders, and I'll be fine. I couldn't get the benefit of the poison darts thing, but that's fine. Like, after getting such a damage bonus there, I'm bound to do a lot more damage now. So let's continue. Thinking I actually might switch to back to the levers. Just to give me something to do if I've, run out of mana. Fuck. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure I hadn't fubbed that up, and I was thinking, like, maybe this has to be done on normal. Kill the unique ones. I think I've gotten 2 new ones this time around, so I'm hoping that I'll get the rest of these, and I'll get the achievement. I'm going to go back and see if I can't take on Skeleton King now. Since I now have a fucking legendary that greatly increased my stats. I'm hoping that means I'm burly enough now to rock. It's really weird seeing that item like just jangling around there. I'm not used to having, character having a fetish. On the other hand, I'm used to shield. Nice. And good, I'm using the jars to kill the Skeleton King. Pfft, nice. Whoop. Well. Rude. Okay, now I can just tank the damage thanks to the thanks to the dagger. I can just tank it. Yes, it does most of my health bar, but who cares when I can heal most of my health bar in a single fucking hit. Basically, the damage would have to stack up greatly together to kill me.
Not ready yet.
Oop. Oh, no. Jars.
I grow in power.
Fantastic.
The
Mine.
spirits grant me blessing.
Whoa! And here we will get... When you deal poison damage to an enemy, its damage is reduced by 25% for 5 seconds. The mastery of paralytic agents is astounding. The jungle, they say, provides ample demonstration of its wonders. Blood and Ritual. 20% of mana and costs are paid with life. In addition, you generate 1% of life per second. The giver oneself. Is there any greater gift? Final word spoken at the Ritual of Blood. Swampland achievement. You and your pets gain 34 physical, poison, fire, and cold resistance for every enemy within 20 yards, and that is increased based on your pickup radius. We now have the Gargantuan. Been handy a little bit ago, but whatever. No, we'll stick with the increased damage. Let's just get rid of the floating new thing. Consuming Spirit. Spirit returns 37 life per second. Its dot damage is turned into fire. Haunt an enemy with a spirit, dealing 4,000 weapon damage as cold over 12 seconds. If the enemy dies, the spirit will haunt another nearby enemy. An enemy can only be haunted, can only be affected by one haunt at a time. Might be worth looking at some stage. Firebats have an initial cost of 250, but no longer has a channeling cost. The Firebat's damage type turns into physical. Interesting. Gargantuan. Gargantuan, no. Doesn't have anything here yet. Jaunt increases duration. Let's see if there's Isnan in here. I wonder, would they? I imagine these spiders will be like each hit they do restores me health. Christ, because each jar throws out like 4 spiders. That's pretty nice. Do that. Okay, now I don't even really need a kite anymore. You know, considering the you know, my life regen. So I'm still kind of doing it just for the sake of it. There's a path over here.
The way opens before me.
Nice. Was there paths here with the first time round? Maybe I'm forgetting. I don't remember any. Okay, they just don't go anywhere. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, there's the Gargantua. He does 450% of my weapon damage as physical. Move. I remember I saw something about, you know, the Necromancer. He's the only hero willing to use, you know, the power of the dead, you know, in protection sanctuary or something. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but I kind of forgot about the Witch Doctor. I'm hoping that I'm just completely boxing it and not remembering it right, because, you know, it's kind of wrong. Yes, I know this guy may be called Spider Jar Man, but he does more than just spider jars, surprisingly. Seriously, that was such a fantastic drop. That is fantastic. And I'm already level 21. Bloody hell. Also, 2 bosses down. I also did get a bit of new gear. Increases toughness, but reduces my recovery. Yeah, the Gargantuan walking into things does damage to them. So he just hits off something and he breaks it. Could be useful. Can't you break these? I wish you could break those.